So we're at Magne Shade in Mocksville, North Carolina. They're gonna install our new Magne Shades that we ordered for our new coach. We had Magne Shades on the Breeze, loved them. That time we went with just their standard black, but this time we did a little different. Check this one out.
Hey y'all, welcome back. I'm Stacy.
I'm Tom, and we're RV Texas, y'all.
We are native Texans and full-time RVers who are all about exploring the great state of Texas and beyond, one campground at a time. We're on a mission to experience life, not just live it, and we're bringing you along for the fun.
2018, we sold our house, our business, and got rid of most everything we owned to hit the road and see America. Our home is a 33-foot RV named Freedom. We installed an extreme solar and lithium setup, so now we can just about live anywhere with our dog Star and our cat Astro.
Every day is a new adventure, so join us as we RV America, y'all.
This corner, if we can shift the magnet some that way. Yeah. Pretty good. I'm gonna try and get it. I'll hold the hem if you want to pull it.
Again, tell them what you're doing here.
Yeah, so what I'm doing is basically holding up the shade while Greg is on the inside placing the magnets. This is what we refer to as the dry fit process. So we're not permanently placing the magnets, or by permanently I mean peeling the paper backing off the adhesive and setting them to the glass. We're not doing that yet. We want the magnets to hold the shade just with their sheer strength. So we don't want to place the magnets to the glass again. If you look over here, there's a bit of a wrinkle, and that's what we're basically working out. We're gonna make sure that everything is lined up equally on each side. That way, once we do place the magnets, when you go to install this at the campground, you're taking it up and down, it'll go back the way it's supposed to.
Yeah, and like I said, Stacy and I did the install ourselves, so you can do this install yourself. We did it on the Breeze when we had the Breeze, but we wanted to come here to show y'all Magne Shade and the location and show you that, you know, they'll install it for you while you wait. And so we're excited to be here in North Carolina and having these guys do it.
So I got a spatula, little insider tip. When you place the upper magnets on the corners, sometimes they are really close to the MCD bracket, which is metal. So this just helps to kind of extend and place the magnet. Also in hard to reach areas where the cabinetry is close to the glass, this basically is an extension of your hand to where you can easily place the magnet to the corresponding magnet in the shade. So this is what we've been using for like 11 years, just a hammered out spatula from the dollar store.
High tech.
Very. And because we're trying to grab a magnet down, my hand's been hitting your glass pretty well. So that's why I'm just grabbing some alcohol to clean it again.
Okay, thank you. And by the way, Star's being very good in there. She's not bothering them too much, so that's lucky.
So now I'm seeing here, this shade can actually go up a decent amount. You see the overhang here?
Yeah.
And what I'm gonna do is, even though we're covering the glass, I'm just gonna position it a little bit further up. That way we don't get too close to the lettering here, even though the wiper blades are going to you know, allow for that because they are printed and they'll blend in with the image. It just helps to get it up a little bit. So what I'll do is simply kind of just pull. Again, the magnets on the inside are not permanently placed yet. So the magnets on the inside are moving with the shade as I'm pulling it.
And by the way, in case you're wondering, Star and Astro are super comfortable inside because even though we're not connected to power and it's a fairly cloudy, off and on rainy day, we're getting about 1,600 watts of solar. Our batteries are fully charged, and so we're able to run both of our air conditioners while we're sitting here off of the batteries. I'm loving that new system.
What we're doing is using a little bit of alcohol and water to help lubricate the glass, then a bit of 4/0 steel wool, that's 4-0 steel wool, to break up any overspray, wax, anything like that that might be on the glass. Then we're going to clean it again with the alcohol and water, remove any of that excess steel wool debris that might be on there. Check, make sure it's as clean as possible. Then we'll actually go back on and use what we call a 3M silane primer. So that's a last step. It just acts to create a monofilament in between the glass and the adhesive so that it can set a little better, acts as a moisture barrier. And then once that's all set, we'll actually set the magnets themselves.
All right.
So the initial placement of, well, the initial magnet that you place on the side shades is super important because that's going to dictate where all the others fall. So what I'm doing is kind of just making sure everything looks good.
Pull it out and put it on.
Which it does.
All right. So you already had the adhesive pulled back from that one magnet, so you can just put it right onto the glass, I guess.
Right. These also have the paper backing on the adhesive. I'm going to peel as I go. And what I'm going to do is I place these top corners. Remember, you want to put lots of pressure on the exterior magnets. The reason why is the adhesive is pressure activated, so it's going to begin the bonding process once it receives a lot of pressure. So the interior magnets you don't have to press against because they're being pulled towards the glass. With the exterior magnets, they're not being pulled towards the glass, so you have to push them against the glass. So what I'm going to do is do these at the same time while putting tension on the fabric downward as well as out to the side to make everything nice and tight. And don't be shy when putting the pressure against, when applying pressure against the magnet.
Then the bottom ones will just kind of fall into place.
Right. And you want to be careful not to touch the adhesive. As soon as you touch the adhesive with your finger, it's going to strip your finger of its oil, and that can compromise the adhesive, and that's not a good thing. So if that happens, we send extra adhesive with every order. Go ahead, take the adhesive off, place a new one on there,
Awesome.
and you'll be good to go. So what I'm going to do now, that's what it looks like. This is the valence, whatever you want to call it. I call it a valence. And what that does is act as the pocket, so you can insert the rod here or here, raise the shade up. I tell customers you can practically close your eyes and throw the side shades up and they go up. But what I'm going to do is, not one, more pressure. What I'm going to do is peel this shade off, go back and put lots of pressure. And we're gonna leave this shade off for 72 hours. That's the cure time for the adhesive, and that's how long we'll leave it off for.
Okay. And over here, what do we got going on?
We are matching the wipers to your image. So you have your wipers wrapped around, which makes it three-dimensional, and it's going on a two-dimensional picture. So we want to match it up perfect for you.
That is awesome. So they just custom make that right here.
Yes, sure is.
Same fabric and binding color to match the side shades.
Yeah. I might have to get a little stool to put those on.
You might, or what you can do is you can take the rod that comes with the windshield shade and that you use to install the side shades as well, and you can kind of insert that, slide it over. You'll just have to be careful not to brush up against the mirror.
Yeah.
But you could at least kind of put it up above it. That way you can kind of catch it coming down. So
Yeah, good idea.
yeah, a little trick. I need it about right here. Okay.
Coming back.
Yeah, put tension on that bottom. A little bit. Yeah. Release a little bit. Okay.
Look at that. That's nice. Good job.
Okay, thank you.
Again, you recommend 72 hours, right?
72 hours cure time for the magnets. Go around and put lots of pressure on them. Again, the adhesive is pressure activated, so that's what I'm going to do. And we're going to leave these off for 3 days, 72 hours.
Now the front shade, you have dog-eared. Tell them why those are dog-eared.
Yeah, so this is what we refer to it as dog earring. We basically just flip this up. This corner magnet, or this corner pocket I should say, houses two magnets. One is right here. That magnet in the shade corresponds with an interior magnet on the inside of the glass, whereas this bottom corner magnet corresponds with an exterior magnet. And that's the reason we have it flipped up, is because this is exterior, whereas that's interior. So naturally, the shade's going to pull that magnet or the adhesive against the glass, which is going to basically start or begin the curing process of the adhesive. But we don't want the corner of this shade on this exterior magnet because it could pull it away from the glass. So
that's a 72 hour as well, right?
Right, 72 hours for that as well. And the reason we have that is because this specific coach, the New Air, as well as lots of Tiffins, other Newmars, Dutch Stars, they have a little bit of interference in the corners. So basically we can't access this corner of the glass on all four corners from the inside. And because we can't access it, we want to put an exterior magnet. That way the shade is nice and tight. Number one, for functionality, it's gonna hold up a little bit better. In windy conditions, it won't allow the wind to get underneath, whereas if this was loose, wind could flap that, okay? And also aesthetically, it's gonna look better because it's gonna be a tighter shade.
Okay, I want to introduce you to Anthony, and you've seen him through the video here. He's been putting the shades on. Anthony is the son of the founders, I guess, your mom and dad.
Right, they both deserve credit.
Yeah, they both founded this company. It's a family-owned company. We love them. Want to let you know, this is not a paid endorsement here. We're doing this. We bought these Magne Shades just like everybody else. It's our second set of Magne Shades we've had. Because,
awesome, we appreciate that.
Yeah, from the Breeze, but we wanted to do a video for them. It's a family business, and I tell you, It's one of the neatest inventions I've ever seen in the RV industry. I mean,
We appreciate that.
yeah, and it keeps the sun out. This is going to do wonders in the summer. So if you don't have one, now you're not just doing motorhomes now, right?
Right, so kind of an emerging market for us would be the yachting industry and the yachting market in general. So I personally have been focusing a lot of my time on that segment. It's going to take a lot of groundwork in the beginning, just like the RV market took, but
Yeah.
that is an area that we're looking to expand in, as well as residential shades for homes.
Wow.
A lot of homes in Florida, Arizona, Texas, the same states that these RVs are camped out at, need that protection as well. So yeah, just looking to broaden, I guess, our markets, and it's a fantastic product that we want to introduce into some other areas.
So you're doing Class C's as well, right?
Absolutely. We've been doing Class C's from since the beginning.
Okay.
And that's the same application, obviously. And we actually sell the Class C's and B's in a 3-piece set. So you'll get the windshield shade as well as the 2 side shades in a 3-piece set together.
And another piece of, I think it's awesome information is that they have purchased some new land, and y'all are going to be building a new location too.
Absolutely. So we're in the beginning stages. We have outgrown this facility. We have another facility that's this same size in Raleigh, where we do most of our tire shade manufacturing, as well as the actual digital printing. We do all this in-house, and that's done in Raleigh. But you know, we need some more rooms, so we have bought some commercial property, and we are looking to build on it very soon. But again, still in the beginning stages, so we're excited about that. It's always an exciting time when the business is growing and we got new things going on.
Yeah, that's cool, and we will, when that happens, we'll let y'all know. Also, we will put down in the description of this video how you can get a hold of Magne Shade and Anthony, and if you want a shade for yourself. Wait, there's one more point.
We actually also sell shades for fifth wheels, travel trailers. A super popular one out of Canada is the Safari Alto Condo. I think one person got shades for that, and then it kind of just blew up and everybody started getting shades for theirs. So we do offer those. We also do the body windows of the RVs themselves. You're not going to see that on the website. That's something that you're going to want to call in, give us specific dimensions, and we can actually make the shades for the body windows as well. So we can absolutely pretty much do anything with the window.
All right, I'm glad we got that in. Okay guys, we'll give this video a thumbs up. Again, awesome family, awesome product. We strongly recommend it. Until next time, safe travels and happy camping. Bye.
Awesome. Appreciate
Thanks,
it.
man.
Yeah, thanks for the business. We appreciate it.